Hey everybody, and welcome to Womenation. Today we decided that we wanted to do something a little bit different. Chola and I wanted to give you the inside story on our lives, give you a little bit of background of who we are and where we come from and what our purpose is for the show.
Suggest you go get some tissues because when we come back from this break, you're definitely gonna need them. We'll see you in a few.
We all need to be encouraged in this world that's in a spin. We all need some positivity. That's why I always tune in to Womenation. 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 Womenation.
Are you paying $1,000 or more for rent? Is your credit score 600? What are you doing? The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to make your dreams of homeownership come true.
Hayes Real Estate Team made the process so easy.
Yes, we purchased our first home using our VA loan with zero down and cash back at closing.
And the Hayes Real Estate Team got my house under contract in less than 30 days.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. All we do is make moves for you.
Life is full of firsts, like buying your first home. The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to help, so you can focus on those other, more important firsts.
The Hayes Real Estate Team.
First-time home buyers, it's time. The Hayes Real Estate Team partners with certified credit professionals to make your homeownership dreams come true. To make your move, contact us today.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. Womenation. Ooh.
All right, Miss Chola, so you are in the hot seat today.
I am.
And we just want to get to know who you are,
Yes.
where you come from, and just to get to know you. Who is Chola? So the first question that I want to ask you, because I want to start from the beginning, I want to know, tell me who Chola was as a child.
Wow. You might want to ask my mom this question because I'm sure she has a whole lot of stories to tell. But as a child, I was very hyperactive. I was diagnosed with ADHD, with ADD at the time. But my mom didn't put me on any medications because my grandmother wouldn't let her.
Okay.
Which I'm glad she did because I think it would have suppressed my creativity and I wouldn't have been so spirited. So I was very rambunctious. I had a couple of nicknames. One of them was the Panamanian Devil because I'm half Panamanian. So instead of Tasmanian, it was Panamanian Devil because I was bad, so as they call it. I was just a very spirited child. I took risk even as a child. So
Okay.
Yes.
I can see that. I can't even disagree with that one.
I'm sure everyone sees it. I wear
All right.
it well.
So describe your personality with 3 words.
My personality with 3 words.
I can think of
I got
one.
a lot of ways. I can describe myself, but it's more than 3 words. Introvert, life of the party. Put those 2 together, and then you get Chola. I don't like being in the spotlight a lot. I don't like a lot of attention, but you can't tell when I'm in a place where I'm comfortable because you're going to know I'm there. So I can't really give just 3 words. I have so many different ins and outs to Chola. So.
I can think of one.
What?
Feisty.
Oh, I am. I am that. I'm just low tolerance.
Okay.
Low tolerance.
Okay.
Low tolerance.
Okay.
I am feisty.
So do you have any siblings?
Yes. I have an older sister, Toya. I have a baby brother, Alex. And I have a baby sister in Miami, Melanie.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have siblings. I'm the middle child.
Okay.
So I wear that title very well also. I struggled trying to find my position within my sister and my brother, but I found my position.
Good. Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Like, what was the dynamic with you guys growing up? Like, what's the age difference between you and your older sister?
It's a big age gap. My sister is 8 years older than me, and I'm 11 years older than my brother.
Oh, okay.
So we all had a little bit of time with our mom to kind of really enjoy her, and not have to share her so much with another sibling. But it was a good dynamic. My sister's more so, she is the academic, she's the protector, she's the stable one of the family. My baby brother, he is he's the baby. He's a boy and the only one. So but he's an awesome young man, and I'm very proud of him, because he's definitely beat the odds just as far as where he is in life now.
Okay.
So he learned something by watching, me and my sister grow up, and we make sure that he's an outstanding man. We don't play when it comes to him. So
I guess he don't have a choice, huh?
No,
he got
has.
3 mamas.
yes, I had to. I had to.
So tell me about your early 20s. What was life like for you back then?
Oh, yes. College and irresponsible. That's what I was. In my early 20s, I did a lot. I had a lot of jobs. I quit a lot of jobs. I got fired from a lot of jobs. I walked off a lot of jobs because it just wasn't meant for me. That's what I felt. I didn't take authority well, nor direction. Again, I was diagnosed with ADD. So me sitting in one place doing something that you want me to do, that's a lot for someone like me. I did a lot. I didn't have any kids. I didn't have my first child until I was 24. So I went to college, Norfolk State, my freshman year, and at 19, and I did good first semester and second semester. I was in the union even when my class was in session. I was in the union. So
I think we all did that.
Boy. Now, when I got those grades, I just decided college wasn't for me, and I wasn't going to waste no more of my money, spending it on college if I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an attorney, entertainment attorney, actually. But those dreams were kind of not necessarily killed by pushback from other people and their opinions, but I was told that I wouldn't make it in the business. Okay. And so I deterred away from it. I started partying. I went to hair school, got my hair license, then I didn't want to do that anymore. So my 20s was a lot of learning experiences for me, especially after I had my first child. It was like everything just went in just fast paced, fast forward.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. Is there anything in your life that you've done that you may have regrets about?
I would say the only regrets I have in my life is making my mom cry and worry. But that's it. I can't say anything that I've done I would take back, because when I see where I am now, I know that all of that played in a very, very important part to it. That's it. I mean, making her worry about whether she was a good mom because of what I was doing. So I'm going to cry. So
it's okay. You love your mommy.
I do.
And especially now that you're a mommy.
You're supposed to be making me cry in this interview, Danita.
You know how important it is. You know how much we love our babies.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So especially now that I have my worry, I see what I did to cause her so much and make her wonder, where did she go wrong with me?
You made me cry.
I mean, but that's the only regret I have in life. And so I think that's why I'm working overtime to give her glory before she leaves. Because I want her to see that she, out of all her kids, she gave me the most time, the most dedication, because I worried her. I was bad. I didn't do things by the book. My brother and sister, they were by the book. They did what she said. They didn't get in trouble, and here I go. So it was definitely... as I'm older now and I'm trying to mend that relationship with my mom and make it stronger, because I have a daughter. I have 3 daughters, and I want to make sure that I can be a good mother for them, and they can come to me with things, you know. So like I said, my only regrets is making my mother feel like she hadn't been the best mother in the world. And because she was an awesome mother, she never let me go. And she pulled me back when the streets had got a hold of me. And a lot of mothers don't. They don't pull their babies back. They say they're grown. She got her own worries. But my mom, she wore that title and she took it. And she said not until she's 6 feet under. And to this day, if she sees something on my Facebook or see me doing something, she'll pick up that phone. She'll come to that house and she don't mind. You know, she's just a real mom. And, you know, that's why I'm here and I survived.
And that's real love. That's real love.
Yep.
So what make you, we know that you have a real estate team and you guys are doing awesome. So tell me, what made you decide to go into real estate?
I wanted to do something different. I wanted to be able to be a mother to my kids. I wanted to be able to have unlimited income. And at that time, I knew a little bit about credit, and I fixed my own credit, and I wanted to help people become homeowners. I know what my struggle was. At that time, I was single with 4 kids trying to become a homeowner, and they told me I couldn't because of my credit, but they didn't want to tell me what to do to get it fixed. And so I started my business on TANF. And I walked off my job because I couldn't be there for my kids, and I went and got TANF. And I took money from my taxes and I invested in real estate school, and God ordained my steps after that.
That's awesome. Yes. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, guess what? I'm going to be in the hot seat.
Yep, I'm going to make her cry.
So we'll see you guys when we get back.
Are you paying $1,000 or more for rent? Is your credit score 600? What are you doing? The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to make your dreams of homeownership come true.
Hayes Real Estate Team made the process so easy.
Yes, we purchased our first home using our VA loan with 0 down and cash back at closing.
And the Hayes Real Estate Team got my house under contract in less than 30 days.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. All we do is make moves for you.
Life is full of firsts, like buying your first home. The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to help, so you can focus on those other, more important firsts.
The Hayes Real Estate Team.
Audio Jungle.
The game of Monopoly taught us how to invest in real estate as a child. But unlike Monopoly, real estate investment does not come with instructions. I'm Chola Owens with World Class Realty, and I can help you pass go and collect your profit. Call me today.
Womenation. Woo.
Welcome back to Womenation. Thank you for joining us. Right now we have Mrs. Danita Hayes, and she is in the hot seat right now. All right, let's get into our first question.
All right.
Who is Danita Hayes?
That's a good question. Danita Hayes, first, is a child of God.
I know that's right.
I love the Lord. Just no bones about it. I love him. Second, I'm a wife. Third, I am a mother. And fourth, I'm a real estate broker.
Awesome.
So, in that order.
Well, who are you as a person? Who, your personality? Who do you think, if someone was to be around you for a little bit, first 5 minutes, what do you think they would say about you?
I get people always say, you're so sweet, you're so quiet. I get that a lot. I think that I'm quiet because, especially when I first meet people, I'm just observing, just observing, what type of person they are.
Yeah.
And what kind of fruit they bear. So that tells me everything about their personality. And if this is somebody that I want to open up to, or if this is somebody that I want to bring into my space and allow them to be in my space. Because you have to be very careful about who you let in your space, because you have to guard your heart. You have to guard your spirit, guard your mind, and just make sure you have the right people around you.
Yes. So you mentioned your mother. How many kids do you have?
So I have 3 kids. I have a 20-year-old Nadia Baker.
Yes.
I have a 13-year-old Nia Hayes and an 11-year-old CJ Chris Hayes Jr.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you you're from Norfolk. So what are your memories from Norfolk, and what did you experience growing up that you want to make sure that you keep away from your kids? Norfolk right now is it's a city has its challenges.
Yeah.
So what, growing up, what are some of your memories and what are your fears for your babies?
So, we grew up single parent home. My mom did the best she could. One of the things that she really instilled in us to this day is how to pray.
Yes.
And she always taught us to have a relationship with God. And just thinking about that, now I'm about to cry.
Told you I was going to get you. It's all right.
I just love my mom with all my heart. She was the best mom. Like, she may not have been able to give us the materialistic things, but what she's given me, it has just, I don't know, it was like gold.
Yeah.
A lot of people go through things in life. They don't know how they're going to make it through. I mean, they go through so many hard things. And the fact that my mom taught me that you go to God when things get tough.
Yeah.
You go to God, you get on your knees, you get on your face, and you seek Him daily. And that, will get you through whatever you're going through, no matter what it is in your life. You will always be okay because God is right there with you. And even when we go through the bad things, all things that we go through work together for our good because we love Him and we seek Him daily.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, talking about your mom, as a mom, what do you see yourself leaving as a legacy for your kids? When you're gone, what are they going to say about my mama?
I think they're going to say, my mom always had a word for us. She always had a word from God. She's always preaching to us.
Yes.
Right, Nadia? She back there. She'll tell you. I try to instill in them the same thing that my mom instilled in me. It's not about the material things, what we can buy our kids. It's what we can teach them, something that they will hold in their hearts and they can pull from it, when they need to. And so I would definitely say that that's the biggest legacy I'll probably leave my kids.
Awesome. So what do you, what was your experience, growing up as, I know you went to Virginia State University. You was, what do they call the dancers?
A woo-woo.
A woo-woo.
Cheerleader.
You was a woo-woo. What was your college experience like, and what made you get into real estate from college?
Oh, goodness. Oh, God. College was just so fun. I mean, that was probably one of the funnest times of my life. I actually went to Virginia State and majored in mass communications. So now doing this show is actually bringing out, some of the things that I learned in college. Why did I get into real estate? I got into real estate because, like you, I wanted to be able to be there for my kids, have a flexible job where I could work from home or, be there for them and, still be able to make good money and pay our bills.
Yeah.
And then once I got into it, I realized that it wasn't just about selling houses, that it's ministry.
Yes.
So it's been so many times that I've met people that I didn't even sell them a house, but maybe I prayed with them. Or maybe I was just a listening ear and they just, wanted to talk to me about what was going on in their life. Or I talked to them about God. And so I realized that God put me in this industry so that I could reach the masses and reach more people, as opposed to me just sitting behind a desk 9 to 5. It's so many people that I would not have met if I was just sitting at a desk. So I realize now that it is ministry and it's not just about selling houses. And I just love helping people become homeowners and helping them sell their homes. Most people don't have a clue, what to do. And it makes me feel good that I can help people do that.
Good. Awesome. So tell me a little bit about your husband. How did y'all meet and how long y'all been together?
Oh, okay. So Chris and I actually grew up together. We went to high school together. We went to middle school together. We met in middle school. Of course, when I went away to college, we broke up. Yeah, we broke up. And then when I got back, we got back together. So he's just like a pillar in my life. Like, we just grew up together. He's my best friend. He's a great father, a great husband. I just love him.
Yes, that's my bro. Now, with this show, now that we have this show going and we've created and produced it, where do you feel yourself? Feel this show is going to take you here in the next couple years, or what do you feel you're going to be in the next couple years?
You know, I don't know where it's going to take us. However, I don't take this platform lightly. And I believe that God put me here and put you here for a reason.
Yes.
And we're going to definitely make sure that the show is in His will.
Absolutely.
And that we uplift and inspire other women to live out their purpose and do what it is that God has called them to do. So I really don't take it lightly, you know, having this platform. And who knows where it's going to take us, but wherever it takes us, it's going to be in His will.
I know that's right, and I can't wait to go. And I definitely thank you for joining me on this journey and being my big sister and keeping me in line, because I need it. But this interview has been awesome. Is there anything that you want to tell, you know, the audience and our viewers, just to encourage them about your journey and your testimony?
I think with me, you know, and this is for entrepreneurs, you know, we know that it's hard. It's hard being an entrepreneur. And the biggest thing that I would want to tell those of you who are getting into entrepreneurship is to keep pressing, stay consistent, and just keep moving forward. And I also want to tell you that I'm so proud of you, because I know, like, we met 3 years ago, and I know where you were at that time, and I see where you are now, and I see where you're going, and I see the transition, and I am just super proud of you.
How are you making an interviewer cry? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not even supposed to be crying right now. I'm supposed to be making you cry.
Well, I am.
I thank you.
And I do believe that God brought us together for a reason. And I'm just grateful and thankful that He did, and I'm grateful and thankful that He chose me to be your big sister.
Yes, and I'm thankful, and I need you guys out there to understand that my personality is very hard to handle. So it's hard for me to find people that I can sync to. And Danita was the first to give me a chance with my real estate and credit idea. So if it wasn't for her giving me that opportunity, I wouldn't be here, because a lot of people wouldn't have hung in there with me. So I know I'm hard to deal with. I'm not in denial about that. But, you know.
But I still love her.
I mean, it's, you know, it's amazing how me and this woman can have disagreements or not be on the same page, but it's always a level of love and respect and appreciation. And I think one of the reasons God has given us this platform is so that we can let the world see a different view of a black woman's relationship with another black woman. So, you know, I know that's what He is trying to do, and that's exactly what we're going to show the world, because I'm crazy, and if anybody can handle me besides my family, it's this woman right here, okay? But you will see it as this footage goes on. But I love you, and I thank you, and you have invested in me, and this is the result of when somebody invests, not money, but I'm talking about time and criticism and dedication. This is the result, is me interviewing my mentor, because we're about to go on a whole new journey together. It started with real estate, and now we don't even know where God about to take us.
We don't.
So walk in your purpose. We'll be right back. The game of Monopoly taught us how to invest in real estate as a child. But unlike Monopoly, real estate investment does not come with instructions. I'm Chola Owens with World Class Realty, and I can help you pass go and collect your profit. Call me today.
Life is full of firsts, like buying your first home. The Hayes Real Estate team is here to help, so you can focus on those other, more important firsts.
The Hayes Real Estate team.
First-time home buyers, it's time. The Hayes Real Estate team partners with certified credit professionals to make your homeownership dreams come true. To make your move, contact us today.
The Hayes Real Estate team.
Are you paying $1,000 or more for rent? Is your credit score 600? What are you doing? The Hayes Real Estate team is here to make your dreams of homeownership come true.
Hayes Real Estate team made the process so easy.
Yes, we purchased our first home using our VA loan with 0 down and cash back at closing.
And the Hayes Real Estate team got my house under contract in less than 30 days.
The Hayes Real Estate team. All we do is make moves for you. Womenation. Ooh.
Welcome back for our final words of wisdom. So you guys had the opportunity to meet Chola and I and to find out our stories and why we're here today. Basically, the premise of this show is to uplift, inspire, and encourage other women to live out their purpose.
Yes.
We're super excited that we've been given this platform, and we don't take it lightly. We just hope that you would tune in every week and definitely visit our Facebook page, our website, so that you can also chime in and tell us what topics you want to hear about. Again, we're here because we really want to use this platform to help other women and catapult them into their purpose.
I just want to thank you for supporting us. We've been through a lot in our own individual lives. If there's anyone who isn't supposed to be in front of you right now on your television screen, helping produce their own show, it's me. So if I can be up here on the stage on your television screen producing a show, you can do whatever you want to do. But the difference between sitting there and watching and being the one being watched is the risk you take. Risk whatever you can. Live the life you want, because if you don't, you're going to risk sacrificing for no reason and living with regrets. I talked about regrets. I don't have any because I take risk. I took a risk and now I'm on your television screen. What would happen if you decided to take some risk in your life? Where would you be? So we wanted to show you what it looks like when you believe in yourself and have confidence. Do me and Danita know what we're doing? Heck no, we don't know what we're doing. But we have confidence, and we know that no matter what, we can learn it because we're intelligent, we're smart. We didn't have to go to school, because if you want to do something, you can make it happen. It's about what? Desire?
Yep, desire.
So at the end of the day, I'm here because you supported me. I'm here because she supported me. I'm here because God wanted me here. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you start. If God wants you in that position, he's going to elevate you there. But he wants to see that you want to be there also. Stop holding yourself back. Take a couple pages from me. Take some risk. Go for your dreams. This is Womenation. Thank you for joining us with this episode. We'll see you next week. Bye. I had fun.
We all need to be encouraged in this world that's in a spin. We all need some positivity.